Hi, good day everyone. This is Renato Cruz Sogecco, Vice President of Digital Strategy and Education here at the Floriology Institute in BloomNet. And today's topic, why SEO, or what's called search engine optimization, is important to search rank. So let's talk about rank and why it's so important. So this slide represents the 10 organic positions on a typical search page. And what we've done is we've taken data, this is from October 2018, but I know it's been pretty consistent up until today, of the percentage of click-throughs that each position gets. So what is a click-through? So people visit a search page and then they click on the top two links, obviously, about close to 44% of the time. And the next two links, we see that it's about 16% of the time. And for positions 5, 6, and 7, it's just under 10%. And the bottom three, they get less than 4% of these clicks. So let's look at an actual search result page, and we'll talk about, and you'll visualize what I mean. So this is a search for Indianapolis flower delivery, and we'll scroll down the page, and you'll see that at the very, very top are the AdWords ads. And we'll definitely talk about that at another session. But if you go down to the organic links, these are the 10 positions that I'm talking about. So you have position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then the ads resume. But what this tells me is that there are a lot of Indianapolis floral shops that do a terrible job with SEO, because look who the top link is. It's Pro Flowers. And what they've done is they've optimized this landing page to gather this type of search for Indianapolis flower delivery. So in this scenario, you have bouquetindy.com and proflowers.com getting 44% of these clicks. Steve's Flowers right here is probably getting, hopefully about 15% of the clicks, and so on. So these positions matter because think about it. The more clicks you get, you have more of an opportunity to convert those clicks into actual sales. So if you only got 4% of these clicks, so these are the florists down here, you're really fighting for scraps. And it's really just a numbers game. The less number of people that you have clicking on your website, the less likely that they'll convert into sales, which means, of course, less revenue. So that is why rank matters. And what SEO does is that it at least gets you on that first page of results. And then the next part of SEO is climbing up those rankings. So let's talk a little bit about, SEO basics and best practices of SEO. Right now, we recommend that you focus on Google. Not because we like the search engine, but the fact that it seems like everyone likes that search engine. In fact, Google owns 92 to 93% of the search market in any given month, and this is like the past few months. And I think the distant second place would be Microsoft Bing, and then right after that would be Yahoo. So our focus on Google is strictly, again, numbers. We will optimize for Google, and in particular, its rank brain algorithm. How do you make Google happy? You make Google happy by configuring your website in a nice, neat, hierarchical fashion. So let's talk about your home page. That's really your basic, generic billboard on the internet that you need to announce to the world who you are from a very rudimentary general sense. You are a florist that serves, that provides local flower delivery and design to a specific geographic area. That's all your homepage should really scream. And then the next level in this hierarchy are a bunch of subpages that talk about, a lot of the, types of products and services that you offer. So let's jump over back to our browser, and we're going to pick on Flowerama. So this is Flowerama's homepage, and although it's not screaming to you right now that they're a florist in Midland, Texas, how you do find out that information is if you go to view page source. So I just right-clicked on the page and I hit view page source. And what we're finding, or what we want to find, is this thing called title. Let me blow it up for you. So the title of the homepage for them is Flowerama Midland, local florist in Midland, Texas. The next piece of information that needs to be unique on this page is called the description. So you'll see here that I found a description, and it's Flowerama Midland provides fresh, beautiful flowers in Midland, Texas for same-day delivery. So let's jump back over to our search engine result page. So I just showed you the title and the description for that home page for Flowerama in Midland, and I'll tell you what those elements are. So the first line that you'll find in any listing in Google search is the title, and this bit right here is the description. So what you fill in for the title and description is uber important, just because that is what is revealed in search, and it also contributes to the Google ranking. So what we're talking about here in terms of taxonomy in the URL is every page title and description on your website should be very different. So I just showed you the page title and description for the home page, but your subpages, the page title and description should be very relevant to what that page is about. So let's go ahead and pick on our friends at Flowerama Midland. So we'll go here and visit their graduation page. So you'll see, if I do that thing again where I just right click on it and I look for the page source, let's identify the title. Okay, you see right here, I'll blow it up for you guys again, that the title is Graduation Flowers in Midland, Texas, and they're a local florist offering same-day delivery. We move up to the description. Where is the description? Oops. Oh, there we go. So here's the meta name description. Surprise your graduate on their big day with fresh flowers delivered to their door. So in this example, you'll see how the page title and description is different from that subpage, and that's a great way of telling Google that when someone visits the homepage, they know that you're a florist in Midland, Texas, and you offer same-day delivery, and on the subpage that you offer graduation flowers, or on another page it'll be anniversary flowers or romance flowers. I think you guys are catching on. So the next important thing that Google likes about websites is our websites that change all the time by adding a lot of unique content. The best strategy for doing that is by blogging. So one thing that you want to do in this new age of digital marketing is you want to develop topics by asking and answering questions that a naive customer would ask of a florist. Also develop non-floral topics. So one thing that we've started doing is writing really lifestyle blogs on florist websites. So let's talk about the topics. So we just talked about how you start writing on topics that won't necessarily be about flowers or florists. So in this particular blog, how to prep for your backyard barbecue. Why are we blogging about barbecue on a florist website? I think the cold reality nowadays in search is that when folks start looking for gifts, they don't necessarily have flowers as the top of mind, but they do a whole lot of other searches. One thing that they would do is search for barbecues. So we go ahead and put up blogs on florist websites just to attract that. So one thing that this will do is that when someone does a search for all the keywords that may be in this blog, that florist website would pop up, and then people may think, oh, you know what, I think I may need flowers for that barbecue. I think that would be a great gift. So if we go back on that concept and then dive more into how that concept could be applied for Mother's Day, let's check out this Mother's Day gifts that are not for mom. Now this is really critically important, that again, getting back to the concept that maybe, would you believe it, a lot of people may not think of flowers as the primary gift for mom on Mother's Day. I know that goes against our thinking, but remember, it's all about reaching out to the new consumer that may not necessarily have flowers as top of mind. However, this Mother's Day gifts is a really important keyword set, because if you were looking for a gift for Mother's Day and you weren't typing Mother's Day flowers, you'd be typing in Mother's Day gifts. So this blog is totally devoted to alternative gifts that you want to give mom, because it'd be cool if everyone wanted to get flowers from mom for Mother's Day, but you know what? They're also buying chocolates, they're also taking her out to dinner, they're also thinking of jewelry. So this blog would contain all those important keywords. So when someone types in Mother's Day gifts or types in Mother's Day jewelry gifts, guess whose website may pop up? It could be Midland Florist, and it at least gives Flowerama of Midland an opportunity to become a gift option on Mother's Day. So believe it, Google is asking that your blogs ask and answer the questions that customers would, and they are requesting that blogs be 2,000 plus words long in order to build relevant word count. But what that does, what we're doing is we're filling up florist keywords with a lot of great relevant words in order to capture these types of searches. So the next thing that we want to talk about in terms of SEO basics is just be sure that your business references are first accurate and also consistent. So what you want to do is you want to determine your master business name, address, and phone number. So I forgot Midland's address, but say for example they were on 123 Main Street, Suite 100. So if you post that with a street written out S-T-R-E-E-T and suite written out S-U-I-T-E on Google Business, you've got to be sure that it's also written the same way on Yelp, written the same way on Google or on Bing. The next place that I think a lot of people don't realize that they need to be posting this information is on Apple. So you need to visit this site, mapsconnect.apple.com. And the reason why this is important is because think of how many how many of your customers are using iPhones, and they do a lot of shopping, and they use Siri a lot to find florists. So they say, hey Siri, find me a florist near me. So you won't be in that list unless you are part of this mapsconnect.apple database. The next best practice is be sure when you do your social media posts on Facebook and on Twitter, you link back to your website. So if you are talking about those graduation flowers, be sure that when you post a link, post this link. Don't always, I think a lot of folks think that when they link back to their website, they always need to link back to that homepage. But remember, it's all about relevance. So if you're talking about graduation flowers in that particular post, link back to that graduation page. So that's a lot of stuff. I mean, SEO is a big project, and it has to happen really on at least a monthly basis. So here at Floriology Digital Marketing Services, we do a lot of this work for you. So when you do sign up, we provide really an initial SEO on your website. So as you saw, we would hit all those tap categories and site information on your homepage, and again do these monthly indexes where we start indexing even more categories on your website. We also write those 2,000 plus word lifestyle blogs, and we offer 2 a month. We also create an external WordPress blog that features yet another lifestyle blog that is intended to drive traffic back to your website. And the reason why we do this is Google highly values inbound links coming from outside blogs. Next, from those 2-word lifestyle blogs a month, we post to your Google Business and Facebook. So Google Business is something new that they're asking for businesses to go ahead and post post news events about their business on their listing. So we go ahead and do that. And of course, we will send you email monthly reports. So if you're interested in this SEO program, please visit floriologyinstitute.com/digital marketing. There's a quick sign-up form where you could sign up for a free consultation, and one of our folks could check out your website and give you a call. Thanks a lot for tuning in and learning a little bit more about SEO.